Welcome to the Mayor and the Texican. Make sure you take care of those bartenders and waitresses. They're taking care of you. Next on the stage, it's the Mayor and the Texican.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Mayor and the Texican.
How's it going out there? I'm glad you guys are still with us. If you are still with us, we're starting out, getting better and better, and hopefully we're better today. And today we're going to start the day with college sports.
All right, we're entering the first quarter to get this show started. And, you know, the Texican brought this to my attention today. Talking about college sports, I really don't know how to classify this. I don't know where to put it. But the Texican here seems to think that the only sports that should be played outside of a certain region are your huge moneymakers, basketball and football. Care to elaborate?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Colleges are passing on student athletes' builds to the student population, and it's not fair to these student populations, most of them that can't even afford or sometimes don't participate in going to swimming events, tennis matches, soccer games, lacrosse.
I'm starting to see where. So you're talking about
diving.
Schools are raising the tuition for these reasons.
Absolutely, they're passing the buck. So with that said, in order to save some money, if you're so tight, why don't you play a regional where it really matters? I'd rather see in a tennis match Western Kentucky being able to beat a Kentucky during a tournament. Maybe in a mixed couples or a mixed group. Who knows, you know?
I can kind of see where that would be a problem for the general student populace, and I get that. But do you understand how much shit would hit the fan if you were to stop that? First of all, there's going to be a huge problem with genders, because first of all, women's college basketball is not a moneymaker.
Hey, but you know what? When it comes to women's sports, that's all they really have, to be honest with you. The WNBA's been around 12 years and has what? 12 teams?
Well, come on. And we were actually talking about that a little bit today at work. Do you even know what the average WNBA salary is?
I think it's like $20,000.
That's $72,000.
Okay.
That includes all your per diems, though. They do get a one-bedroom furnished apartment, a car, all of that.
Wow.
But still, you look at the average NBA salary. You know what that is?
God, it's insane.
It's around $4 million annually, and that's the average. You got guys like Kevin Durant who's going to be making $30 million.
There you go, Mayor. You just said it. Let's teach these kids from the get-go. The world's not fucking fair. So, swimmers, tennis players, golfers, as much as I love you, hey, life's not fair. Let's play in our region. If you get good enough to win your region, you move on in the tournament anyways. The best rises to the top anyway in all of those sports.
Well, it's
going to happen regardless.
You look at, and not so much this year, Texican, I'm going to use baseball, college baseball as an example, because you don't even consider college baseball as one of the top 3 sports.
Absolutely not. Did you see CBS, Fox, ABC, anybody, even ESPN1 running to get that?
No, they don't.
I want the College World Series because America cares. Obviously not.
Well, okay. Let me tell you though, here in our hometown, Louisville. The Cardinals sold out every single home game this season.
Well, great for the Cardinals.
It was almost impossible to get there. And they had a phenomenal team this year. But this is all these kids have, Texican. That's all these swimmers have. You get a guy or a young lady, for instance, that swimming is their entire life. And they finally get to that collegiate level. This is a young student that doesn't have the means to travel. And by doing this, by going to U of L, UK, a Division I school, these kids get the opportunity to travel. And, also look at the level of competition. If we were talking about this region right here for Kentucky, you were saying Murray State, Eastern Kentucky, Western Kentucky, and Louisville all play each other.
Absolutely.
And, okay,
swimming.
you have that region. And do you think Murray, Eastern, or Western are going to compete with Louisville, who had 3 fucking Olympians going this year?
Absolutely not. It ain't going to happen.
So
they don't have a
it's
chance in
not
hell.
fair.
But there you go. Hey, life's not fair. Let's teach
You're
these kids.
right, but come
Let's
on.
teach these kids. If you want to think that you're good, congratulations, you've got to a Division I level. But look, good morning. This is the type of level that it takes to get to that next step. And yes, you're in this region and you're not coming out of it, but would you have come out of it anyways? No. So is that unfair? Absolutely not.
Well,
is that your warning buzzard?
No, that's actually somebody calling into the show here. We're not going to put them on.
All right.
If they call back, we may put them on just as a little surprise because they have no idea. We're going to go ahead and move on. This is another discussion that we had talked about at work today. And I think me and you differ on this opinion as well. Are professional athletes paid too much?
Fuck yeah, man. It's insane. But we pay it. We're doing a show, and hopefully one day it pays us. But we're doing it about sports. So yeah, absolutely, we're a sports-crazed society. That's all we have. But I think the NFL players should get paid the highest due to the fact that they have the highest liability, they have the shortest period of time in their sport, and the least guarantee at the biggest risk. Is that fair, really? Because you're in a face mask? No, because if Desmond Bishop or anybody walks into the lot, you don't recognize that man except for, man, he's a large dude, and really know who he is. Because he was behind a mask. But a basketball player, even a mediocre player, walks onto your lot. You know exactly who he was. I understand that.
I understand that. I get
it's not fair.
I get you on that, especially with the NFL being the most popular sport in America. You would figure that the NFL players would have the highest salaries. Do I think that Timofey Mozgov is worth fucking $60 million over the course of 3 years in L.A.?
Hell
no. No, I don't think so. But like you said at the beginning, you say that they're overpaid. Well, guess what, Texican? It's me and you, and it's everybody else that's paying their fucking salary. It's the same shit. We all want to bitch about it. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about our producer, Eric Hall. He was talking at work today. He goes, it's not just attendance at games, it's merchandise too. Well, okay. Who the fuck buys the merch? You got some goddamn idiot just buying up all the merch? No. As a matter of fact, I think that you are probably going to get a Cleveland Cavaliers championship shirt or hat or something.
I probably am.
You probably are.
No, I'm going to get a LeBron jersey.
Okay, you're going to get a LeBron jersey. Even
Absolutely.
better. The markup on them's even worse.
Insane.
We're car salesmen. You want to talk about high gross? That's high gross. It costs about, what is it? It's probably going to
$20?
Not
to
even.
To get it here, to market it, to hang it on the...
And they're going to charge you $130 for it.
Yeah.
All right. So,
I'm getting a stitch
you know what? They get paid a shit ton of money, but guess what? It's only the fucking publicity's fault.
And I'll wear it 3 times.
Exactly. And then you're going to hang it up on your wall like everybody else does. Hell, I've got a San Diego Padres jersey in there. Do I love the Padres? No. I was in San Diego. I thought it was fucking awesome to have a Padres jersey. Thank you for making a racket here. But no, I've wore the son of a bitch, like you said, 3 times. Guess how much I paid for the goddamn jersey?
Too damn much.
I paid $130 for that jersey.
Stuck it up your ass.
They sure did, and they probably charged, what was it? Maybe, or it probably cost $20 to make.
Little slave Indian boy somewhere. Ooh,
yeah, no doubt.
Stitch.
No fucking doubt. It's no doubt. No doubt.
Monkeys fucking footballs.
It looks like 2 monkeys fucking a football.
They probably can sew with their fucking feet. They're so good. Wank. America's Got Talent. Shit.
So, again, I think personally...
America doesn't have talent because we don't make shit anymore.
Oh.
We just sell it.
I don't know. And quite honestly, we're just...
Moving on to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar.
We're going into the second quarter. I was trying to get a whistle sound effect. You know what? We're going to go ahead and add one of those in there later. Not a big deal. All right. We're going to move on to Brock Lesnar. We talked about him last week, and I was thrilled that a WWE guy came into UFC and got a win. And
I wanted to laugh my ass off. And I did, really. I laughed because the UFC got what they wanted, and then they said, fuck this, we're selling it, we're out, peace. We gave you guys a freak show for the end, and fuck off. Thank you for keeping Dana, and he's going to get paid anyways to launch this shit.
Oh, so they did keep Dana White.
Absolutely.
I love Dana White.
And if they don't keep Joe Rogan, guess what? I'm out with them. I'm done. Drop my hands.
But Dana
later.
White, I was watching the Republican National Convention, and he's actually a big speaker for those guys. But he purchased it back in like 2001, and they considered it a blood sport, didn't they?
$2 million for a blood sport, and it was. But it was great. America loved it. America still would love it. It was tournament fighting at its best. Man, you're tough as a motherfucker if you get through that tournament of 4 fights to the championship to get that full paid money. And they didn't give a shit about weight classes or anything. But, with the skilled fighters nowadays, you don't know who knows what.
So,
Brock Lesnar, yes, let's get to that. WWE, you said it. Oh, what do they let them do in the WWE?
Exactly.
What do you think they let them do?
Oh, it runs rampant. Okay, that's what we're talking about here. It's the WWE. It's not an actual competition. It's fixed before it all starts. So PED use is not a huge deal. Now, how far back does a PED test go, Texican? I mean, could this...
6 months, a year. It doesn't matter. He's on PEDs. Was it fair to begin with? Can you make a freak and then bring him onto a show and go, I need Tarzan?
Hold on. But...
That's not what it's about.
No, but, I'm going to defend Brock Lesnar here, and I really don't know the guy that well. But he was allowed to do it in WWE, was he not?
Absolutely.
Okay, so... if he's allowed to do it there, and then he moves into a sport, how do we know he's not using them now? How do we know that he is using them now? So if he's not currently using them, you cannot punish somebody for the sins of their past.
They all know the rules. They're in black and white.
6 months ago, Brock Lesnar may not have known that he was going to be fighting in the UFC.
Hey.
Honest to goodness, he probably didn't.
You're probably right.
Okay,
but hey,
so
then he loses. He loses a match by default on paperwork. Gets paid. Hey, congratulations, Brock Lesnar. You got the money.
So is it technically a loss now?
Who gives a shit? He got paid.
Well, come on. That's bad for competition. Then, if that's what you're gonna say.
Well, that's what it is. That's how it is, and maybe.
So it's all about the money.
It's all about the money. It's
all about the money. All right. Well, that's upsetting. Now we're going to go to probably one of the biggest stories here in the past week, and a lot of people may not know about this.
This is close to my heart.
Oh, this is huge.
This is awesome.
We're gonna go to the realm of NASCAR.
Yes,
and I'm big into NASCAR. My dad's been racing for a very long time. We've had a family of racing. And who is probably one of the least popular NASCAR drivers out there? Can you tell me?
I'll say the least liked is Jeff Gordon, that faggot. I've worked blue-collar work my whole life up until now, and I've always heard that fucking faggot, Jeff Gordon, fucking faggot, that fucking faggot, queer, fag, homo, faggot. Come on, man. He's good looking.
He's one of the greatest
ever.
One of the greatest. Come on.
Faggot. You know why?
Oh, come on. Yeah, that's right. He's not Earnhardt. But you know what? He kind of is Earnhardt.
Oh,
coming up this week, Jeff Gordon. Yes, get ready, Dale Jr. fans. You can start shitting your pants. Jeff Gordon will man the 88 Chevrolet this weekend at Indianapolis.
Oh my God. Indianapolis, a favorite place of Jeff Gordon.
He got the very first win there for NASCAR back in '94.
Unreal.
And let me tell you, the guy coming out of retirement, oh my goodness. I'll go ahead and tell you, I set him in my fantasy lineup. I spent most of my points this week to get Jeff Gordon on my fucking lineup.
You feel Jeff Gordon's coming in Junior's car and ripping shit up. That's what you're telling me is going to happen.
Well, let me tell you, you put one of the greatest drivers ever behind one of probably the most paid for race cars in the whole sport. Dale Jr. has one of the most powerful cars in all of NASCAR. He's got to. The fans will fucking riot if Mr. Rick Hendrick does not give that son of a bitch a great car.
So is that what's happening? You're telling me that one of the greatest drivers ever to get behind the wheel is going to go against his own team this week?
Well, no, he's going to be racing with his own team. I mean, he's still a majority stockholder in Hendrick Racing.
Okay.
He still owns my favorite driver's car. He still owns Jimmy Johnson's car.
Oh,
it's pretty awesome. And let me tell you, last week I was reading up on this a little bit, and Rick Hendrick actually had called Gordon to race at New Hampshire last week, and Gordon said, "I'm in France right now, what's up?" He was on vacation. And Hendrick told him basically, he's like, "Where are you going to be next weekend?" He goes, "Well, I'm going to be at Indy broadcasting the race." He goes, "Bring your fire suit, we may need you." And Gordon literally said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" That's what he said. He was ready for it. And I'm waiting for it. I cannot wait. It's gonna be one of the most fucking awesome races.
That fucking faggot's gonna drive our car. Oh shit!
Yeah, that's right, Junior Nation. Jeff Gordon, and you know what this would do to their morale if Jeff Gordon got a win in that '88 this season before Dale Jr. could.
I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. I think the world would shift. It would shit itself. NASCAR, it would be over. Tracks might start. They might start racing right-handed. Right turns only.
If Jeff Gordon won in Earnhardt's car, what about that?
Unreal.
I think.
Hey, he's gonna be at Pocono too.
He's gonna race 2 races, and that's just right now the timetable. Earnhardt could say that he's not feeling up to par after that, and Gordon said he will fill in as long as he needs.
And you know what? Maybe he wins a championship in this car.
Oh, I would love to see the proposal there from NASCAR. We're going to need a waiver for Jeff Gordon to get into the chase for missing the first half of the damn season.
Hey, he's in the car, ain't he?
Hey, and he's going to win. You know what? Let's make a bet right here. I guarantee you Jeff Gordon gets a win in one of these 2 races.
Hey, what do you want to bet?
Oh, well, let's see. Let's make it interesting. A Jimmy Johnson die-cast car, and you can have a driver of any one that you want. They're about $50 on NASCAR Shop.
That it is.
It's a 1/4 or a 1/64th scale. It's one of the big boys. It's a 64th of the actual size of a car. Well, they're big. They're like this big. The listeners at home can't see that, but it's about an American foot long.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
You're making like a big dildo, fucking big humongous horse cock.
Well, that's about that big.
Oh, there we go. All right.
All right, let's shake on it there.
We're shaking on horse cock cars. Here we go.
That's
Next.
right. I think Jeff Gordon's got it, though. Honestly and truly, I think that he's going to do some work for Dale Jr. And
I say he'll be great for the fans, and he ain't winning shit. So here we go.
You don't.
Hey, I'm being the devil, Doc.
Moving on, it's halftime here at the Mayor and the Texican. We had talked about rapid fire today. This is going to be fun for the fans.
Absolutely.
Have you got some questions for me?
I got questions for you.
You really do?
Yes, I do.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
Hold on, I don't have any questions for you.
Well, shit, you fucked up, didn't you? So
let's see. Just start talking to the fans about something.
Well, let's talk about this. Boom Boom was promised to y'all people.
That's right. Yeah, that's going to be a crucial thing to talk about.
It's not going to happen. Boom Boom was out on a special mission, and that motherfucker got. They took him out from behind. They gave him the Boom Boom while he was still awake, and they cut that motherfucker's throat.
Oh, God!
Yeah, man, they got vicious. I think it was Donald Trump fans. I don't know.
Well,
that's just a rumor right now.
Build that wall, motherfucker! That wall got 10 feet higher.
Gosh damn. I believe that's what happened.
I
believe that's what happened. But bringing it to you live, here we go, Mayor. I'm going to start and shooting at number 1.
Okay.
Here we go. UFC Greatest fighter ever, because you don't know shit about UFC.
Chuck Liddell.
Chuck Liddell. Give me why. What the fuck?
Iceman, baby. He was on the cover of UFC 1 for the Xbox 360. I loved it.
All right. So that's your answer. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. All right, here we go. I'll give you a little quick question. What is your favorite professional athlete's name? The funniest professional athlete's name you've ever heard?
Funniest professional athlete's name I've ever heard? Gosh, damn. I don't know. Funny?
Speedy Claxton.
No, there was this kid playing at Western Kentucky. His name was like Gorgeous or Beautiful. Beautiful. It was just, yeah. What the hell? Who names their kid Beautiful?
I like Speedy
Wonderful.
Claxton.
His name was
Wonderful. That's
Wonderful.
it. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Wonderful.
Wonderful at Western Kentucky.
I was like, what the fuck? What? Your mama said you're gonna be wonderful. But hey, it happened. He went Division 1.
Hey, I like Speedy.
There you go, Speedy.
Speedy Claxton.
Speedy Claxton.
That just sounds like a fucking bowel movement waiting to happen.
Well, shit, there's all sorts of Bayou Wawas and shit now. You know, just listen to the draft.
Nay, nay.
Nay, nay, maman, shululu from
all right,
France.
what's your next question for me, boss?
Here we go. Next question. Who is the greatest ever NASCAR driver?
Greatest ever NASCAR driver? Dale Earnhardt Sr. And that's not a biased opinion. I just think the way that he drove it was unmatched.
All right.
Plus, I mean, a lot of people would say Petty. I think that he's a fucking cheater. And I mean, that's from experience. My dad told me he's one of the biggest cheaters out there. I mean, a lot of respect to you, Richard Petty. I mean, there's nothing coming to you. You knew how to cheat better than anybody else, which is something.
Well, hey, that's your opinion. I don't give a shit about NASCAR much, except that it's fun to watch, and the people kick ass that watch it.
Let's move a little bit into the mainstream media. What's your favorite movie coming out, or that's out right now?
You know what? My favorite movie that I've seen as of right now, The Godfather Saga. You know, I've been watching it here lately, and it's not a new movie, but it's the best shit out right now. And it's a classic. It's a 70s movie that even today just strikes as powerful. Real acting, something of substance and a storyline. Nothing that we get today. So, you know what? My favorite movie right now as an adult, going back and watching The Godfather, shit, I really respect a movie that starts at 9 o'clock at night and at 4 in the morning while I'm feeding my daughter still on.
Well, there you go. One more question here for me, Texican, then we're going to move on to the second half.
All right, here we go. This one's for you right here. And who is the greatest boxer of all time? I want to hear this funny shit.
Floyd Mayweather? No, I'm just playing, everybody. Of course that shit's Muhammad Ali. Damn, I'm here in Louisville. I would be shot if I said something else.
You damn right.
Muhammad Ali
would have straight up bitch slapped you, and then Derek would have gave you the kick.
That's right, and you know that's it. Muhammad Ali. Do you have a different answer?
Hell no. You crazy?
Okay. Moving into the third quarter, we're going to start talking NFL football. And we have the NFC South brought to you by the Texican. Let's hear it.
Absolutely. Carolina rounding up the top of the South. Carolina letting Josh Norman go. You know, was that a good idea? I don't know. Cam Newton and that offense. Calvin Benjamin's back. You know, they're strong. They were Super Bowl contenders. And, you know, if there's one player that I would pick out to take my team to a championship by himself on his own back, it's Cam Newton, ladies and gentlemen.
No question.
He's built like a fucking freight train. I don't know what he's made of. Steel. Maybe he really is Superman and he ain't fucking playing. But you know what? At the same time, maybe Peyton Manning was his kryptonite.
Well, exactly, and I was about to bring that point up. Now that his kryptonite's gone out of the league, are the Carolina Panthers the favorite to win the Super Bowl this year? Yes or no?
Hey, no, they're not favored, but they're favored from the South, in my opinion. You know, next on that freight train, in back of them, way back of them, because the NFC South ain't going to have shit coming out except for them, because Atlanta at 8-8, did they address the defense in the draft? You know, did they? Coach Dan Quinn is trying to build his version of Seattle's defense in Atlanta, and it's going to be tough. Dan Quinn's a good coach. He couldn't get it done in L.A. or what now is L.A. Rams. And is he gonna pan out for Atlanta? What's he gonna do on the offensive side? Is he gonna leave it alone? Who would you pick up from Atlanta on a fantasy draft board? Shit. Nothing I can think of.
Yeah, I don't think of anything here. Julio Jones, if he's going to be healthy this season, may be okay. I don't trust Matty Ice's judgment to throw to him. I haven't really liked, Matt Ryan for a really long time. I think he kind of plateaued probably about 2 years ago, and he's been going downhill.
Chance. You're right. And I sent my best friend out there, luckily with another great friend of mine, Poe Manoke. And they went out to the NFC Championship to go see that play out, and it was Atlanta and Seattle, and that was their one chance. And guess what? Seattle just, by the skin of their
it was
teeth.
Close, yeah.
It's close.
It was really close.
It was the greatest thing ever.
Other than
they
that,
moved on. And
I don't like many players on Atlanta's roster. There's a shit ton of obvious coming from the Panthers, though. So they're loaded. They're offensively, they are loaded, and their defense is not bad either.
You know what? I'm gonna say close behind. If anybody else has a chance, in my opinion, of coming out of the South, it's your Tampa Bay fucking Nerves.
Wow.
Hey, I'm just saying, I don't like the quarterback, but hey, he makes it happen.
So New Orleans, the bottom of the division for you?
Hey, New Orleans at the bottom of the division, back to the Aints. Oh, wow. So sorry, Saints.
That is really surprising to me. I would have picked Drew Brees and the Saints as maybe even a potential sleeper in the South.
Hey, that's your damn opinion.
But
just keep it to yourself.
and I don't think they're going to beat the Panthers, but I think they could maybe get a playoff berth. It could happen.
The defense New Orleans has is non-existent. Yes,
it's got so many holes in it.
But geez, man, you got to stop people from making points. That's the name of the game.
And they can't do it. I understand that.
So there you go.
Well, okay, and is that your recap of the NFC South?
You damn right.
All right,
and approved.
All right, easy with the boom boom there. He's not a part of this anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, it brings back bad memories for me.
Moment of silence for the boom boom.
Moment of silence for the boom boom. What are we talking about? Their religion doesn't have silence. All it is fucking heavy gunmetal and bombs. But I didn't say that. No, but seriously, that's just the Donald Trump in me coming out. And I wish you guys could see this. The Texicans offset right now. Absolutely losing. He's in the floor, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a 10 count going.
Oh, shit. No,
yes, I did. I absolutely did.
All right, moving on.
That's it. We're going to the AFC South. I think this is a little bit more interesting of a division.
Absolutely.
There's no huge powerhouse in this division coming out. In that division, I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts to win it. I like Andrew Luck. He could do a whole lot.
Yeah, he can. He's got Hilton to throw to.
Also,
he's got Frank Gore in the backfield.
Something just to touch on, though. I know this has nothing to do with our divisions that we're picking out. What about Arian Foster going to Miami? Do you think he's going to do anything on that one-year deal?
Arian Foster's going to do something if he's healthy. If he's not, his quick twitch muscles are starting to fail him due to age. And where he's held the ball for thousands and thousands of carries in his lifetime. And you know what, man? Sometimes it's fucking over.
Yeah,
you know?
Well, I think that he brings a little bit to Miami, but I digress. Nothing to change that division.
Nope.
A close second in the AFC South. I like Houston. Brock Osweiler could get that offense going. The defense isn't bad. I picked Texans as a sleeper pick for defense. I think Houston could definitely possibly win that division. It doesn't matter, though. The winner of that division is going to the playoffs with a 9-7 record, in my opinion.
You're right. I'll give you that. But, golly, dude, the Texans just – it's something about that team that just gets me crazy. You know, I'm not no Texans fan by no means. Yeah, I'm from Texas, but that don't mean shit about football because I hate the fucking Cowboys. But Brock Osweiler, man, 1,967 yards, 10 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. He's young.
And that was not line. That was in like 6 games.
Shit. Yes. Lamar Miller's in his backfield. Alfred Blue, Jonathan Grimes. Golly, that's backs for days. You know, little dump-off passes. And then he's got DeAndre Hopkins and Cecil Shorts as deep threats. That's something dangerous right there.
Yeah.
That's something dangerous on the defense. God.
J.J. Watt! Woo! That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
He, in my opinion, the best defensive player in the league.
By far. Best player, period. If
you think so? Best player by far.
Shit, you watch him play on offense, don't you?
Well,
if you want him to play both ways and you just want to get crazy, he can be your Gronkowski.
That is something that you don't see in the NFL. You see it in basketball. You can see him play both ways.
Hey, how about this? How about this, J.J. Watt? I'm going to challenge you. I'm not going to challenge you personally because I don't know you, but I'm going to say it like this. You want to change the world? Play tight end this year. Not even 50% of the plays. Can you do it? Yes, you can. Because the way I see you push yourself physically after practice when the lights are off and nobody's watching, you're still out there sweating your ass off. And I think you could do it. Play tight end and be the greatest NFL player ever. I'm challenging you, J.J. Watt.
I like it. I hope he hears that, honestly.
Shit,
it would be amazing if he was able to hear that. At the bottom of the AFC South, it's an obvious pick, the Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee Titans, I've loved you because of the region, but you got Mariota and you got Mario fucked. Because you're Dunskies. You know, you got Matt Castle backing you up. Matt Castle might take the starting position.
He should.
And he will.
He should.
He will. Matt Castle's a monster. Who did he learn under? Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Brady.
And he actually, that season that Brady was injured, you saw Castle come in, and he was not bad.
You damn right. He's a monster.
Well, and then didn't he go to Kansas City, and he played pretty well?
Yeah, he did.
He did.
You know, so you got Matt Castle there, DeMarco Murray in the backfield, Antonio Andrews, I love it, Kentucky boy.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Dexter McCluster, he's coming to the end of his time, but Bishop Sankey, you know, he's you never know. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to stash something, a little knowledge, Bishop Sankey, yeah, he's the letdown at the beginning, but there's no wear on him yet, and you never know. Delaney Walker, of course, you have to pick him up. If you want a tight end that makes it happen, a San Francisco 49er, Delaney Walker. You got Kendall Wright, Rashard Matthews, Harry Douglas, a big veteran, and Dorial Green Beckham. If somebody could get him the ball, you got targets out there that are long, big, quick.
Exactly.
But you have no damn quarterback. So sorry, Tennessee.
Just imagine putting even a B overall quarterback on that team.
Man, well, you got him there, Matt Castle.
I would give him about a C+.
Let's hope they make the right decision.
Yeah, and then we're going to talk briefly about the Jaguars.
Okay.
You like the Jaguars.
I'm going to say it right now. It's on radio. It's on record. Jaguars take the division.
You are fucking insane. I don't agree with that whatsoever. They finished third. They finished fucking third. I will give you this, though. They will win more games next season than they have in the last fucking 3 seasons combined, which is 7. They will win 7 games.
Tell me that these numbers sound crazy. 4,428, 58 completion percentage, 35 touchdowns, 18 interceptions.
Okay, I like it.
I'll take that on any team.
Blake Bortles is okay. I like it.
You got Chris Ivory, T.J. Yeldon, Denard Robinson,
and
former quarterback.
Julius Thomas.
Jonas Gray, Allen Robinson, and the receiving end, Allen Hearns, Julius Thomas. I am telling you right now, brother, they're taking it.
But their defense has got more holes than Swiss cheese.
You got Prince Amakuma Rakalaka. Heading down the secondary, Aaron Colvin, Malik Jackson. He's good.
Yeah, but come on. Like I said,
Right,
more holes
right.
than Swiss cheese.
Shit, you got to stop points. But you never know.
And that's the end of the third quarter, guys. We're moving in to the fourth quarter. We're winding down the show. Here's the fourth quarter, guys. Hold your fours up.
Both.
We're going to talk about the obvious tight ends here before the season starts. I'm going to go ahead and take the most obvious tight end for your 2016 draft. He could possibly be a first or second pick overall. Rob Gronkowski. You want to talk about a guy that will win the position every fucking week this year. He will not lose a matchup this season. Rob Gronkowski wins the tight end position.
Man, that's a way to go out on a limb there, Mayor. You damn right he is.
And that's such a reserved pick, but there's nobody else that competes.
There's nobody else that competes in the tight end position. The next closest thing that you have to him is everybody else.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up every week. You never know when your tight end's going to get money. Delaney Walker would be an obvious pick if he had a quarterback. You have Jason Witten on his last limb. He's about to die. You got Captain Checkdown out there in KC, but who's he going to throw it to? You never know. I'm just saying.
I'll tell you, and go ahead and give me your obvious that you would pick first in your tight end slot. Now that I've got Gronkowski, I know it sucks.
Well, now that you've got my pick, of course, Gronkowski. Golly, you really stole my thunder
I fucked you there. I know. I wanted to go first because that's who I'm probably going to pick first or second in our draft if he's still there.
You know what? That's a cocksucker move to do because
well,
I'm going to
it makes sense. It makes sense.
Absolutely. Well, with the experts, I'm going to go being an expert on the tight end position because it's never been penetrated. I'm saying Jordan Reed or Greg Olsen. It's a toss-up. Travis Kelce. Like I said, everybody else, I don't know. It's
Greg Olsen's a good pick. Greg Olsen's a good pick, yeah.
No, it's all three of them. Pick them all up. Shit.
Because you're not going to get Rob Gronkowski because I got him.
You got it.
Stay away from Jason Witten. They're in Dallas. I picked him up one year, and let me tell you, it was the worst mistake of my life.
Well, you want to know who to stay away from. You want to stay away from somebody. Stay away from Vernon Davis.
Oh, that hurts.
I know it hurts.
That hurts.
God damn. I was
that hurts.
struggling to say
that
it. Former 49er. Yes, I know it. But, golly, he's just something terrible. He's a scarred human being. Maybe Colin Kaepernick put him to rest.
Oh my goodness. The sleeper tight end for me, it's an obvious pick for me because I'm a San Diego Chargers fan. He used to be the greatest tight end in the game. Now he's kind of washed up, but he's still a sleeper because I believe Phillip Rivers can get him some points. Antonio Gates.
I believe you're fucking retarded, but
that's
besides the point. Hey,
at least
are you
serious?
Hold
on.
Let's go.
Hold on.
He's gonna wake from the dead this year from the walking zombies.
Let me tell you something. I'm sorry that my tight end still has a little bit of life left. Yours is just done. Done.
You know what? Let's make a bet. Let's make a bet on the board for $20 that Vernon Davis outshines your.
God damn! Let's make it $100. $100. You're stupid.
There it is. All right.
You just lost. Just go ahead and pay me.
You know what? Suck a dick.
Vernon Davis sucks dick.
My sleeper is Jimmy Graham at 15th. They picked him up in Seattle for a reason, people. Yes, it hasn't fit yet, but you got to build an offense around that machine. Get him the fucking ball, and you're going to see points. That's all I'm saying. Get the ball to Jimmy. He's a big fucking target. Yes, he's a bitch, but hey, get him the ball. Hopefully he lasts for you, and if he doesn't, well, it's a gamble, ain't it all?
Yeah, I can't get over the Vernon Davis still. God, dude, you're gonna owe me like $600 at the end of the year.
Possibly.
Because the listeners don't know this. I bet that Hillary Clinton was going to win the presidency. As much as I want to shoot myself in the face, we actually have Donald J. in the house right now.
Fuck him.
Here he is. Look at him.
Next
Go into a
of the
break.
United States from a Chicano. Yeah, I said it here first. He's gonna win the presidency, and I put 500 bills.
And are you gonna vote for him?
I'm going to vote for him. Why? Because everybody in my state's gonna vote for him.
That's right. I love to hear that though, because you don't hear many people from an Hispanic descent say that. You know, a lot. Can you tell the listeners right now your honest opinion? Do you think Donald Trump is racist?
No, man. He puts on a show for everybody to hear and listen. And if you want to hear that sucking dick's cool, he'll give you that speech too, I guess. He doesn't give a shit.
So he's not racist in your opinion?
No, absolutely
Do you think...
he has plenty of Mexicans working his buildings.
And exactly. Do you think he treats them unfairly?
Hell no. Probably. I'd like to get paid probably some of those wages. You never know.
Exactly. All right, so there we go. There's all your tight ends. And I like Jimmy Graham as a pick. I thought whenever he went from the Saints to Seattle, I thought it was fucking over. Because Jimmy Graham, of course, like you said, the Saints had built their system around Drew Brees and Jimmy Graham.
Absolutely.
And Jimmy Graham had more receptions than most receivers.
Absolutely. He led at one point
yes,
in time.
He did. And that's insane. So I like that sleeper pick. You know, it's a little bit stronger than my Antonio Gates pick. I did it out of a bitch move. I love Antonio Gates. I'll say that right now. Jimmy Graham's a safe pick for sleeper. You know who else is a sleeper?
Who's that?
It could happen if he listens. J.J. Watt as a
J.J.
sleeper.
Watt, my brother.
I like it. If he listens to this and he becomes a tight end, I'll pick him up.
You damn right.
I'll pick him up.
Starting you every week, JJ.
Oh, my goodness. All right, guys. That's the end of the fourth quarter, guys. And just so you guys know, we've been trying to cut the show down. The ultimate feedback we've been getting is that the show's too long. We're going to go to about a 45-minute show, cut it down to about 15 minutes. I hope that gets it for you guys. I know we ramble on about a lot of shit.
You damn right.
But you're knocking your own goddamn show. God.
Hey, we do ramble on sometimes, motherfucker. And the recap. Do we need to?
No. But I'll tell you this. I hope you guys liked the little intro that our producer Eric Hall made up for us.
Thank you,
It's only going to get better, guys. He told me that he's going to be working on it for us. Don't forget, guys, we are making a Facebook, a Twitter, and a Google Plus page. I'm starting to work on that right now. And there's going to be some incentives to do this to get our name out there. I'm going to talk to the Texican about it right now. He doesn't know. Me and Eric talked about this. There's going to be incentives for you guys to share the videos, to like them on Facebook, to retweet them on Twitter, and even dropping likes on the actual video. We're going to have a contest. I think we're going to put maybe another gift card to NFL Shop out there or something here from us to get the videos out there.
Damn right.
Just be watching for that. We're going to make the Facebook page. This will all be announced next week. We're going to have the Twitter handle, the Facebook, and the Google+. You guys, we're going to have the giveaways ready.
Here we go.
So, guys, again, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching our show. Stay tuned for the giveaways from the mayor and the Texican. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, take it easy. Peace.
Órale.